Test of divisibility. This test of divisibility is very important. From here, we can check whether the number can divisible by the given numbers or not. Now I will give you few numbers. After looking at digits only, you can able to say this number can exactly divisible by 2 or not, by 3 or not, by 5 or not, by 6 or not, like that. So let us start with 2 only. Test of divisibility of 2. Now which number is divisible by 2? For that see this one. Now to check whether the number can be exactly divisible by 2 or not, what should be there? If the last digit or last number, if the last number means digit at one's place, eh? Digit at one's place. Now if the last number, that means digit at one's place, is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. If the last number, that means digit at one's place, is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then the number is exactly divisible by 2. Already I said you about the meaning of exactly. Yes? Exactly. Meaning of exactly is without leaving. Without leaving remainder means remainder must be 0. Then only at the time we can say it is exactly divisible. 1 second you look into the board. Now in previous only we did about the per even number also, yes or not? Yes. Now here also to check whether the number is exactly divisible by 2 or not, you have to see the last number. Which number you have to see? Last number. If the last number, that means digit at one's place, is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, any number, but that should be matches with the given number, and the given numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Now for example, let us write one number, 450. Now suppose this is one number. Now according to this one definition, it is correct or not? Let us check by ourselves only. Now 450 divided by 2. You divide it. 2 how many times 4? 2 2 are 4. When you subtract 4 minus 4, you will get 0. Let us bring this number down. Now in the table of 2, there is 5 equal to 5 is there. Lesser than 5 is there. How much? 4. We cannot put more lesser. In the table of 2, we have 2 also. And then after 4 also 6. But if it is 5, you have to keep lesser than 5. You cannot take bigger than 5, because after keeping that number, you have to subtract. Yes, isn't it? And while doing subtraction, we cannot subtract from the smaller number. Isn't it? You have to subtract from the big number only. So here you have to keep lesser. And lesser also not more less. Only little bit less. From here, which one is little bit less? 4 is little bit less. So you have to place this 4 here. You cannot place this 2. So 2 how many times? 2 how many times 4? 2 are 4. Now you have to subtract it. 5 minus 4 how much? 1. Still one number is remaining over there. So you have to bring this number down. Now again you check it. Equal to 10 is there in the table of 2.
Yes, sir.
How many times? 5 to 5 times. Isn't it? Exactly gone? Exactly means remainder must be how much?
0.
Remainder is 0. That means 450 is exactly divisible by 2. Now according to the definition, it is correct only. Let's check another also. Okay. Now suppose this is the next number, next example. Now here the digit at one's place, that means last number is matches with this given numbers or not? It is there. So let us check it is correct or not according to this definition. Let us check. 4, 6, 7, 8. Let us divide by 2 only. Now again once. Now here is one digit, you have to take only single digit for division. If it is smaller, at the time only you have to take double digit. How many digit you have to take?
Double.
Suppose if it was here 1, in the table of 1 there is no. Yes? So at the time you have to take the double digit. But if it is already bigger or equal to, then you have to take single only. First of all single. Here it is single, you have to take single only. If cannot, then only you have to take double digit. So in the table of 2 equal to 4 is there.
Yes, sir.
How many times?
2 for
2 4 or 2 2 are?
2.
2 2 are. Now again you subtract. 4 minus 4 how much?
0.
Now you bring this 6 down only. Now again once you check in the table of 2. Yes, it is there. So how many times 6?
3.
Now again you subtract it. 6 minus 6.
0.
Now still number is here. So let us bring this down. Now check it. Equal to 7 is there in the table of 2. But lesser than 7 is there. This number is there less. More less we cannot keep. Only little bit less, that is 6 only. How many times? 7 minus 6 how much? Now last number we have 8, that you have to bring. Now once you take it, 2 9 times is 18. Now 18 minus 18. Yes, we got remainder 0. How can you say exactly gone? So according to this definition, it is correct? Yes. One second, you listen carefully. If the last number means this, last digit, we are talking about this one. Digit at ones place. This one is ones, tens, and this one is hundreds, isn't it? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. Now according to, if you have any confusion for last number, then digit at ones place. Now which one is at ones place? 8. That means we need to check the last number, the digit which are at ones place, that you have to check, and that should be matches with the given number, and the given numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Now it will be very easy for you to remember this one, because already you have learned while learning even numbers. Yes or not? Yes. While teaching even numbers, I told you have to remember 5 digits, and that digits must be at ones place, isn't it? So it will be even number. Like that, to check whether the number exactly divisible by 2 or not, here also you have to check the last number only. If the last number is matches with the given number 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then it is exactly divisible by 2 only. Or else, what you can understand, now you know how to identify the even numbers, isn't it? If the number is even, then can exactly divisible by 2. Yes, it is exactly divisible by 2 only. Now next is by 3. Let us check by 3. Now this one is little bit different, but if you now just before we check how to find out the number which is exactly divisible by 2. Yes. Now next is 3. Now next 3 also very easy. Until and unless you do not pay attention, it will be very difficult for you. But if you pay attention,
It will be very easy.
yes, mathematics is very easy. Now 3 number. Let us check by 3. Now for checking 3, if the sum of the given digits, if the sum of the given digits is multiple. If I write multiple, you will get little puzzle over there. But if I write table, then everyone will understand this one. Yes, table you know. Table means yesterday only we talked by learning that multiples, isn't it? If the sum of the given digits is the multiple of 3, is the multiple of 3, then the number is exactly divisible by 3. Now everyone look into the board and listen carefully. Now next number we have, that is 3. Which number?
3.
Now how to check whether the number is exactly divisible by 3 or not? For that, rules is there. If the sum of the given digits is the multiple of 3. Yes? Sum means you know or not. Already we talked about sum. Sum means addition. Sum means addition. Now, when you add the given digits, now digits you know. If I give the numbers, then all numbers are the digits only. Yes? In the beginning of our class only, we learned it about the digits. Altogether, how many digits are there in number system? How many digits are there in number system? 8. What are they?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Yes, up to 9. Altogether, there are 10 digits to represent the numbers in number system. So, already we learned about the digits. So, when you add the given digits, sum means to add. Yes, suppose if I give you example, then only you will understand everything. Or otherwise, you will not. Yes, Jayashree, look into the board. Hold your arms. For example, everyone look into the board, then only you will understand. See properly. Suppose this one is the number. How much is the number?
45.
45. Now, you see the rules. What is written over here? If the sum of the given digits. Now, given digits, scale the given digits.
45.
4 and 5. Isn't it? Given digits are 4 and 5. If I say you how much, that the time you have to say 45. If I say you digits, then you have to say 4 and 5. We cannot spell together for digits, yes, separately. That's why before only I gave you with commas only 0, 1, like that comma up to 10 digits, isn't it? So here how many digits we have? 2. Now to check whether this number can be exactly divisible by 3 or not, what you have to do? You have to do the sum. SUM, sum. Sum means addition. Now add this number. 4 plus how much? 9. After adding the digits, what is written here? If the sum of the given digits is the multiple of 3. Now multiple means table. Now this one, it is in the table of 3. Yes? It is in the table of 3. So 45 is
Exactly divisible by 3.
exactly
Divisible by 3.
divisible by
3.
3. Now let us check it is correct or not. According to the definition, we got 9 only. Isn't it? According to the rules, we got 9 after doing addition of the given digits. Given digits are 4 and 5. After adding these two, we got 9, and it is in the table of 3 also. Yes. Now let us check it is correct or not. Or by only the rules is written there. Yes. Like this way, we cannot go through it. Isn't it? Let us check also. Now 45. Let us take this 45. 3. Now 3 in the table of 3 there is 4. Equal to 4 is not there. Smaller than 4. 3. How many times? 1. 3. 1 is 4 minus 3 how much? 1. Let us bring this part down. 3 how many times? 15. 15 minus 15.
0.
What? Exactly gone?
Yes.
How you have known that exactly gone? Remainder will be 0 for exactly, isn't it? Now according to the rules, it is correct. Let us check next number also, bigger number. Suppose this is the number, bigger number. Now look here. Immediately, if I ask you, then you cannot say this is exactly divisible by 3 or not, isn't it? But little bit. if you do this one process, then it takes too much of time to find out whether it is exactly divisible by 2 or not, 3 or not, isn't it? So to make our work easier only, these things has given to you. Rules is there. With the help of rules only, we can easily find out whether it can be exactly divisible by 3 or not, 2 or not. Yes? What happened to you? Please look into the board. Now let us check. Again, let us follow the rules only. What is our rules? How many digits are there? How many given digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Before to check, what you have to do? Sum. Sum means addition. Let us add the given numbers. 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Now you add 3 plus 4 how much? 7. 7 plus 5? 12 plus 6? 18. Now check. It is in the table of 3?
Yes, sir.
It is in the table of 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is
Divisible by 3.
exactly divisible. Now let us check. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 30. Mistakenly wrote here 30. Thank you. Now look here. Now let us check by division process. Then only we will come to know that this one is correct according to the rules, isn't it? So let us check by 3 only. Now in the table of 3, 3 is there?
Yes.
3 1 is 3 minus 3.
0.
Let us bring this one down. In the table of 3 there is 4. Smaller than 4. How many times? 1. 4 minus 3. 15. 3 how many times? 5. 3 how many times? Now we got remainder 0. Correct? Exactly correct? Now that means if we sum like that, now if we do like this way, it takes too much of time, isn't it? But this sum we can find out easily. Yes or not? When you are adding is very easy, isn't it? So at first you have to add the given digits. If after adding that one, if the sum is in the table of 3, then it is exactly divisible by 3 only. So at the time no need to do that like this process to check whether it is exactly divisible by 3 or not. Now last example of this one. Let me give you. Yes?
Sir, in the exam, like this type of question comes in like sentence also, right?
No need to write the sentence, just you have to check only. This you can do in rough. After that, if it is exactly divisible by 3, you can write it is exactly divisible by 3. If it is not, then write it is not exactly divisible. It is not necessary to show this every process. This you can do in rough only. Now let us take another next number. Now let us take this number, next number. Now first of all let us do the sum of the given digits. Now what you have to do here? At first to check addition of which number?
2, 6, 5.
Just between the numbers you put addition sign only. 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 9. Now you add this number. 2 plus 6 8. 8 plus 5 13. 13 plus 9 13 plus 9 is 29. 13 plus 9 is 21 or 22. Very bad. You know the addition? 22. Now you check it. 22 is there in the table of 3.
No, sir.
No. That means this number cannot be exactly divisible by 3. Yes or not? Cannot. This one cannot. Let us check it is correct or not. Just after getting this table of 3, We got also result also correct only, isn't it? Both the results are correct only. Let us see this number also. Now this 22, it is not in the table of 3. It is not in the table of 3. Yes. Now that means if it is not in the table of 3, according to the rules, it cannot be exactly divisible by 3 only. Now let us check by division process. 3. Now before only I said you, if single digit is there, at first you have to do the single digit only. Now in the table of 3, equal to 2 is there, lesser than 2 is there. At that time only you have to take double digits. Now can you say in the table of 3 equal to 26 is there, lesser than 26? Yes. Which number is there lesser than 26? How many times?
24.
3 how many times? 8 times. 3 8 times is 24. 6 minus 4. Let us bring this one down. Now again you check it. Lesser than 25 is there.
Yes, sir.
Which number?
7.
How many times?
7. 7.
How 7? 25 is there. Now 5 minus 4. Again you bring this 19. Now in the table of 3, 19 is there, equal 19. Smaller than 19. Which number is there?
18.
How many times?
6.
3 6 times is
18.
9 minus 8. Now remainder. Look the remainder. Exactly gone? No. We are checking that it should be exactly. Yes. Here is written. If exactly gone, then only at the time we can say it is divisible by 3. If you get exactly means remainder must be 0, but remainder is 1. That means after doing the addition, if you do not get table of 3, at that time you have to understand that number
Is not divisible by 3.
is not divisible by 3. If after doing the addition of the given digits, if you get the table of 3, at that time you have to understand it is exactly divisible by 3. So to reduce our time, or else if you check like this way, it takes too much of time, isn't it? To make our sum easier only, all the rules are given for you. Any confusion for this one? Do you have any confusion? You can ask. If you have any confusion for the rules of 2 and 3. For 2, to check whether the number is exactly divisible by 2 or not, what you have to see? Last digit. And the last digit should be
0,
0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And to check for 3, what you have to do? Sum. Which number sum you have to do?
Given number.
That means after doing sum, what should be there?
3 table.
Table of 3. Then only it is exactly divisible by 3, or else it is not exactly divisible by 3. Today this much only. We have to do group discussion for that one.